Thank you for joining us, everyone, today. We're here with Tre Kempker from the Westminster College men's basketball team. How are you doing today, Tre?
I'm good.
I want to thank you for taking time out right before the start of the season to talk a little Blue Jays hoops and a little bit about yourself. You guys open up your season this weekend with a couple of games up in Iowa. Tell us a little bit about the Blue Jays this season. What do you expect from your roster?
We have a lot of old, like returning guys that are older, senior, our second year seniors and juniors mainly. A couple sophomores that I think will help us a lot, and a couple freshmen that might be able to contribute their parts as well.
You're one of the players that have been there a couple years, going into your third year now. Uh, can you talk a little bit about how do you get better each offseason, right? Your freshman year, you played around 14 minutes. Last year, you about doubled that, put up double figures in scoring. What do you do during the offseason to get better?
Just a lot of weightlifting and just staying in the gym, getting shots, making sure I don't take too long off, too big of breaks, and get too lazy with it.
Yeah. Speaking of shots, if one wants to look at your stats there, free throws looks like something that you're pretty good at. Is there a certain amount of free throws you like to hit before practice, before you call it quits? Or I mean, you shot 90% as a freshman. Overall, your career, you're in the 80s, I believe. What makes you so good at free throws?
I'm not really sure because it was not that way in high school, but it seems to be something I've somehow figured out. I normally start workouts with it and try to end them with it. It's more like a kind of like a warm up, make 20, 30, see what I get out of it. I always try to end on making at least 10 in a row during that spurt. And same with practice, I was kind of shooting as a little cool down before I head out.
Well, it seems to be working for you so far. So knock on wood that it continues this year for you. You're coming into the season with a new head coach. Tell everyone what it's like to go to break in a new coach. You know, Todd Creel was with the program before as assistant, but stepping in as the full-time role after Matt Mitchell's retirement. What's it like to have a new coach coming in the season?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's too different since he's been here my entirety of my career here, and he's coming from being a head coach, so like he knows the job, and he's doing his best to keep a lot similar and not change up too much since a lot of us have had the same coach and coaching style for our entireties here. So he's doing good of keeping it as close to what it was as he can, with as well as mixing in his new stuff that he wants to run and his new philosophies.
So you're from Eugene, Missouri, small town just to the southwest of Jefferson City. What led you to Westminster College?
Uh, it was a lot of the distance from home. I like to be a little far, but still have the option to be close and get back home. And I know a lot of the incoming freshmen I already knew prior. I played with like a lot of my AAU career, so that was nice knowing that I have friends coming here that I could go through this new step together with and be able to have them to just go through it together. Also, it was a big factor in my choice there.
You mentioned there AAU. You know, that circuit's really kind of blown up over the last 10 years or so. How many games do you play during the summer during with AAU programs with clubs?
We'd have a good amount. It'd probably be around maybe 10, 11 tournaments a
Oh wow.
summer, which could be anywhere from, if it was like a big actual tournament, it could be anywhere from 4 to 5 games, or it was like just like a round robin kind of thing, just get games in. It could be two or three, but
Have,
it add up to a good amount.
have you been able to go any cool cities, any neat places?
Oh yeah, we got to go to Vegas once. That was really fun. And then just try like nothing else too large, but it's just being able to travel and be with a
Sure.
bunch of guys that enjoy playing just as much as you do and make those friendships is always the best part.
So what is it about basketball? What do you love so much about playing basketball?
I just like the the constant, like there's always something going on. It's not just a and you could be on both ends. You're not just a offensive group, a defensive group. It's constant motion going at all times, and normally not too slow. And just there's always something going on, and somewhere to be, something to do.
A couple more questions before we wrap things up. What has been one moment, if when you look back, whether it's in college, whether it's in high school or AAU, what's one moment that you can say, "Hey, yeah, this is probably the best moment I've had so far on the basketball court"?
So far, being new to the playing in the college, like as far as a constant player, I'd say it was in probably high school senior year, winning that first district title and having being able to go on that fun postseason run with my high school team that was just full of all high school friends that you've known for since you've been in school, and that was a fun part of being able to wrap that up with those guys.
Sure. Final question for you, Trey. What is your major and what would you like to do after Westminster College?
I'm a double major. I have biology and exercise science, and I'm hoping to be a physical therapist in some kind of clinical setting.
All right, cool. All right, well, thank you for taking time out of your day to talk with us, and best of luck in Iowa this weekend. We'll be looking forward to seeing you on the court this season.
All right, thank you.